the natural hair community or the natural hair movement is about self-discovery, learning, knowledge, better understanding. There's nothing negative about that. So if you're spewing out negativity, or if you're trying to make the movement divisive or any of that stuff, you're not embracing the essence of this movement. Sorry. Hey y'all, this is Nappy Valley here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about my unpopular natural hair opinions. Yeah, so if you're interested in hearing my very thoughtful opinions, definitely stay tuned for the entire video. But if you haven't liked this video or subscribed to my channel, please do that. I'll give you 5 seconds. Now that you have liked this video and subscribed to my channel, we can get into this, my opinions, my unpopular opinions. Okay, one thing that I'm noticing a lot within like the natural hair community or in person is that people are trying to tell other people what type of hair they have when they've never even done this person's hair and or the person asked for it. Like if you watch any natural hair YouTuber, they always complain about the comment section about people telling them what type of hair they have, what they should be doing with their hair, what they shouldn't be doing with their hair, even though these people have never in their lives touched or done this person's hair. They apparently know better than the person who's, does the hair regularly. Crazy. And like, I even had my own personal experience with this. I was so shocked. Like this lady was literally trying to tell me that I shouldn't buy this product because this product is specifically for type 3 hair. You have type 4 hair, so you can't use it. But on the product, nowhere does it say specifically for type 3. Nowhere does it even say type 3 or type 4. On the physical bottle, doesn't say it online, doesn't say anywhere in the marketing that this product is specifically for type 3 hair or type 2 hair. It doesn't say it. But this random lady who works at Sally's is going to tell me what product I should or should not use based off of my hair type because they know best. Like, craziness. It is craziness. I just feel like there's a group of people within the natural hair community that just follow the rules mindlessly and then tries to force everybody else to follow the mindless rules that they follow and get upset when people are like, no. We need to let go of this idea that like your hair type matters. It doesn't matter for crap. It has no intrinsic value at all whatsoever. It dictates nothing. It just, can we just forget about it completely? Because it's annoying at this point because people are too wrapped up in the hair typing system that they're stopping themselves from like experiencing and trying out products that they're interested in. Like people are taking the fun out of learning how to do their natural hair because they're sitting here focused on hair typing system. I have 4B hair, so I have to use these products. Like, no, that's not a thing. Hair density and hair porosity are what you think of when you're buying product, not your hair type. Like, I'm never like, I wonder if this will work for 4B or 4A hair. That's never a thought that crosses my mind. I'm like, I wonder if this works for thick hair. That's usually my thought process is, does this work for thick hair? Not, does this work for type 4A or 4B hair? Or 4C for some people. Like, it's not important. I feel like some of the products that are marketed specifically to type 4 hair, I think are gimmicks, or it's like a marketing scheme. Because if your type 4 product is no different than any of your other products, then why are you marketing it as type 4? Like, is your type 4 more moisturizing than your other products? Is your type 4 product more defining than other products? Can I get more hold out of your product? No? Then why are you even marketing it as type 4 just to get more people to buy it? Like that's a scam and that's a problem. We get too wrapped up in this hair typing system that we're stopping ourselves from just enjoying learning about our hair. Those words have no intrinsic value. So just let them go. They don't matter. Just let them go. And another thing that kind of gets on my nerves with just misinformation in general about natural hair care is like people don't wash their hair with sulfates or clarifying shampoo. Like, I don't care what people have told you up until this point. They were lying to you. Please, please, pretty please, with a cherry on top, please wash your hair with a surfactant or something that actually is a cleansing agent at some point. Like, maybe you don't have to be like me and wash your hair or clarify your hair every week. That's fine. But like at some point in your regimen, you need to be washing your hair with an actual shampoo, not a co-wash, not an apple cider vinegar rinse. I don't even know the clay mask really cleans your hair as well as you think it does. But like, please, y'all, I'm begging you, please just use real shampoo to cleanse your hair, because it is the only way product buildup will go away and you won't experience it. If you don't do it, then you're just setting your hair up for failure. Sorry. And another thing that like I'm just like paying more attention to, like how people are talking about the natural hair community, and I really don't think people know the true meaning or the true intention behind this movement. Like it's supposed to be about learning about yourself. It's supposed to be learning about your hair. It's supposed to be about rediscovering yourself, and just learn. It's supposed to be about learning. It's supposed to be like learning and discovery. Like I'm seeing all these natural hair YouTubers being like, oh, I'm divesting from the natural hair community. The natural hair movement is a sham. Natural hair movement is going downhill. And I really only feel like that's because people don't really understand what the natural hair movement was supposed to accomplish. It's supposed to be about discovery and learning and understanding yourself and your hair in ways that you didn't do before. Then all the negative crap that happened within the natural hair movement would have never happened, because you guys just wanted to focus on something else than just learning about your hair. Because that's really all you're supposed to do, is learn about your hair. You're not supposed to be dictating what other people are supposed to do with their hair. You're not supposed to be trying to come at people for their personal decisions about what they do with their hair. Like none of that. None of that. It's just supposed to be about learning. And this might get my black card revoked, but I also don't think it's fair to not allow white women or biracial women within the natural hair community, because again, this movement is about discovery, rediscovery, knowledge, learning, understanding, right? Cool, great. And we're not gonna sit here and act like biracial women and white women don't straighten their hair all the time. Like, have you guys ever met a white woman or a biracial woman? Most white people don't even have naturally straight hair. They straighten their hair every single morning. So like to sit here and say that like somebody who is also going through an internal self-discovery, rediscovery, allowing their hair to be as it naturally is without straightening it, and to say that they're not allowed to embark on this journey as well, I think it's a little bit unfair. There's just so much unnecessary negativity for no reason. It's just so unnecessary. Like so much hatred and divisiveness and negativity that doesn't need to be there. Like, again, like I said about 5 seconds ago, the natural hair community or the natural hair movement is about self-discovery, learning, knowledge, better understanding. There's nothing negative about that. So if you're spewing out negativity, or if you're trying to make the movement divisive or any of that stuff, you're not embracing the essence of this movement. Sorry. Can we also just talk about like some of the self-hate that is associated with hair texture? And I'm specifically talking about 4C hair. I'm noticing like a lot of people who have 4C hair just like hate it and feel like they can't do anything with it. And like I understand where the frustration comes from. The thing that just confuses me is just like there's no getting better. Like it's just like this is crappy and then nothing else. Like I remember a meme came out like during quarantine. I think it was in like April or May or something, and it was like, you start your natural hair journey, you figure out you have 4C hair, and then you cry. And that was it. Like that was just the meme. And a lot of people were like, yeah, that's what I experienced. Yeah, that's how I feel. And it's like, that's so sad. Again, with what I said at the beginning of this video, your hair type has nothing to do with how to take care of your hair. Therefore, anybody who has type 4 low porosity hair technically can take care of their hair the same exact way, right? I think that when it comes to 4C, there's added issues, like there might be like length discrimination or texture discrimination on top of just how difficult it is to take care of low porosity hair. Somebody who has like a 4A or 4B hair type, they might not experience the length discrimination and the hair texture discrimination as much as a 4C person, so I can understand that. But like, to just sit here and say that because you have 4C, you can't ever have nice hair does not make sense to me at all, because you can. And thinking that just because you have 4C hair, you like nothing is good, nothing will ever be like, your hair is just bad and it's just dry and nothing you do, like I'm sorry, like my whole being cannot agree with that, because I do see people out here with 4C hair who have great, lovely, healthy, moisturized hair. It is possible. I have seen it. If you want to see somebody who I'm referencing, what's her name? Her name is Star Puppy, and she calls her hair Fluff Nugget. Yeah, she calls it Fluff Nugget. And she has low porosity, low density 4C hair. If you watch her journey, she's just doing stuff to learn how to do her hair. Like, it's possible to have good hair or healthy hair and have 4C hair, but I don't agree with the narrative that just because you have 4C hair, there's no hope for you. You can. There is hope. You can do it. Just stop thinking you can't do it because you have 4C hair. Like, that just, like, you can. It is possible. You can do it. It might be hard. It might take a little while, but it is possible. So, yeah. Unpopular. My last unpopular opinion is that maybe the reason why you only see type 3 hair on your feed is because those are the only type of posts that you interact with. So if you haven't seen the Netflix documentary on social media or saw Jackie Ina's video on how to like get your algorithm to work for you, like basically so you can see the type of things that you want to see. Basically, if you watch both of those things, you come to a conclusion that like you low-key are in charge of what the type of content that you're presented based on what you spend the most time engaging with and what you like the most. So if you are noticing that you see a lot more type 3 biracial-esque hair on your newsfeed, then that means that you are liking more of those types of posts and you are engaging more with those types of posts. Now, if you're more so complaining about brands and their marketing platform, all right, I got you, I understand. But if you're just talking about in general, like natural hair pages, like things that have to do with natural hair that isn't necessarily associated with a company, I'm sorry, it's you. It is 100% you. Because I don't, like my news feed is mostly type 4 people hair. I will admit that most of those people do have long hair, but it is majority type 4 people because those are the type of posts and content that I mostly interact with. Type 4 and protective styles. So that's what Instagram continuously shows me, type 4 and protective styles, because that's what I interact with. So if you are not interacting with type 4 hair on your Instagram feed, then Instagram's not going to show it to you. So I'm sorry, but if you're complaining about representation when it doesn't have to do with brands per se or companies, then it is most likely you are subconsciously liking more type 3 hair and not type 4 hair. Sorry, but it might be you. Yeah. But yeah, those were my unpopular natural hair opinions. What did you think? Do you agree with some of the things I said, or do you disagree? And tell me why. Comment those things down below. But that's all I have for today, and I hope you enjoy. See you guys next week. Bye. Bye.